Okay, what's up, Paterson? This is your native son, born and raised right here in Paterson, Dale Skip Vanrensailer. It's a special day because I have, through the grace of God, completed my third published book, Up Close in Paterson, Volume 2. And if you purchased a copy of the first volume, then you'll be excited about this second one because once again, I've interviewed some amazing people with their stories who were born and raised in Paterson or worked in Paterson or raised their families in Paterson. Today I'm here because all those people who participated in the project are coming to pick up their copies. They're all excited, and I'm excited also. They're also going to place orders if they want some more books. Christmas is coming, so it might be a perfect gift for a friend or a relative. But once again, I thank God that through the grace of God and my family and friends, and particularly all those people who participated in the project, I've once again completed a published book, Up Close in Paterson, Volume 2. Get a copy. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be on Amazon.com and Google and some other platforms, but Amazon.com, just go to Amazon, type in the title of the book, or type in Page Publishing, or type in my name. I think it'll pop up. Once you read it and see all the photography and the stories, I think you'll think that it's well worth it. All right, so once again, Up Close in Paterson, Volume 2, Skip Vanrensailer, author, signing out. God bless you. It's really significant that he has blessed me one more time to complete this, because there were a couple of times during the journey that I didn't think I'd completed or it wouldn't come out as well as it did, but the publishing company once again did an amazing job. My sister, who is just does amazing things with the computer. She helped design the cover and did all the necessary stuff I needed to get the manuscript to the publishing company. So today I feel blessed. It took a little longer than I was hoping to get the copies out to the people, but they're excited, so I'm excited. And I'm planning a big book signing right now. This is tentative, looking at the first Saturday in December. Once again, right here at the museum. I hope to have a little live music, some food, and people can come and purchase books and just browse and interact. And a lot of people, hopefully, who are in the book will be here, so you can get their autograph for your book also. But so block out that date right now. I'm pretty sure the first Saturday in December here at the museum. Not sure of the times yet, but you'll see some posts on Facebook. But I feel blessed today, I really do.
These are a list of the people that are in the book.
Yeah, because I signed.
Chris.
Can I put this down? Because I signed everything, so just got to look for Harold.
I saw Harold over down here.
Yeah, so make sure everybody gets the right signed book.
This is crazy, man. This is really.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You ever have? How can a person actually say that?
How can what?
How can someone actually say that somebody put you in a book?
Yeah, you know what? You might be the first one. I think there's a couple of people in the first volume. Some things you kind of take for granted, and I never try to do that. But when I asked people to be in the book, I was humbled every time somebody said yes, because they didn't have to. But you kind of put things in perspective for me. You really did when you said, But you know who did it in the first book? Church Boy?
Yeah.
He was at the council meeting saying, I'm in the book. I'm in the book.
Right.
And he kind of brought it home to me that for the first book that it's not a small thing to be in somebody's book, because once both you and I are long gone, this book will still be here and somebody will know about us. Even though it's a small section of our lives, people will read. I'm going to try this time as best I can to get it into the schools. I've already contacted people when they build that new visitor center at the Falls. Get it in there. They said I could probably get all 3 books in there. So it's history, And
What's the third book?
it's actually I didn't bring
The first book. Yeah, I remember.
About Riff, the guys
Right.
who sang in the movie Lean on Me. So that was the first book I did. So and I'm just very pleased with the artwork and the cover. I've gotten a lot of accolades on the cover.
So we got
There's 36 people.
Moran.
Yeah, 36 people in this book. I think it was 35 in the first, so it's around the
How do you
same.
say his name? Moran.
Who's that?
Marina.
Oh, this one. This is Mariani.
Mariani.
She's one of the students. That's one of the differences between first book and this book. I interviewed 4 students from Norman S. Ware. They're all sophomores now at Tech. Class of 2023. I just thought it was an amazing class. I thought it'd be interesting for the reader to get a young person's perspective on Paterson.
Right.
You know, because they're our future. You know.
Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Farhana.
Yeah.
That's the mayor's wife.
Farhana, mayor's wife.
Farhana.
Yeah, Farhana and
There's
Mr. Harold
Harold.
Williams. Mike Hall, who's the first African American deputy fire chief in Paterson. Janice, who's also the fire department, and
Janice, I
Barbara.
know Janice. Kelly.
Yeah, she just was made lieutenant. She's on the police force. She's another student, Violet. He's a student. Malachi. Valerie Freeman, who's running for she's running for the Board of Education, and I think next year she's running for council at large. Jimmy Richardson, who's like the Paterson historian. Muhammad Khalil, who actually works here at the museum. And I never knew he's an amazing artist. He designed a Christmas ornament that was at the Christmas tree at the White House.
Wow.
Barry Rosser, everybody knows Barry Rosser.
Yeah.
Elise Evans, I call a woman of the 60s. She brought it home in her story. Francisca Nunez, who does amazing things for battered women and sex abuse and domestic abuse. She was abused herself, but she told her story. Rita Granat, who was the vice president of the Hillcrest Neighborhood Association. Tony Perez, who actually had the garage named after him, to the executive director of the Parking Authority. And, Lieutenant Sharon Easton, who just got married to the pastor of Calvary Baptist Church. Mark Fisher, who I think everybody knows, in the community for years and years. Mike Jackson, who's running for mayor next year, sits on the council. Frank Filippelli, who's running for Senate against Benji Wimberly. Raul Guzman was an administrator at the school. He retired. B.K. Kirkland, everybody knows. Chris Taylor, educator. And Rodney Addison, who was, he lost it this year, but last year he was Mr. America. He was crowned Mr. America from Paterson, New Jersey.
How long does it take to do something like this, to write a book like this?
It's hard to put a time frame on it because obviously I try to. Everybody's, you understand, I try to respect everybody's schedule. And the other thing is that during the course of the time, like people who I interviewed in the beginning, and you might have been one of them, I had to adjust because things change, people got promoted, people retired, so I wanted the stories to be as updated as possible. But I was really at the mercy of people's schedules, so sometimes I got a little frustrated because I kept contacting people for interviews and they were busy, and kind of held me up a little bit.
This is cool, though.
Yeah. But it got done,
Forward by Benji Wimberly, a New Jersey senator.
Yeah, Benji, God bless him. He was in the first book, his story, but he agreed to do the forward. And the section of the book that I'm really excited about is Silk City Icons of Color by Brother Shelton Prescott, who's an educator. He's a member of our fraternity, he's a historian, personified. He just knows history, and he went back in the 1800s, took about 5 people. I wish I could have done more.
What is your fraternity?
Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. He's actually the vice president of our chapter. He was a historian last year, but he just knows history backwards and frontwards, Paterson history. So I was blessed. That's why I keep using the word blessed, because the first volume, Jimmy Richardson, who's also an amazing historian, he did a historical segment in my first volume, and Brother Prescott did it for my second volume. So
I can't wait to read this.
yeah, I think it'll be, just like people, I think it'll be amazed when they read your story. There's some people in here that, some things I just never knew. And once I started doing the interview, I was like, wow, okay, I never knew that. So And besides the historical aspect of it, I want people, I don't want people to look at the faces and say, well, I know that one, I know that one, because if I hear that, I encourage them, well, read the book, because you're going to find out
I'm gonna
stuff.
read the book.
You'll find out, I tell people, you're going to find out stuff that you didn't know about these people. And that's what I was hoping to get. When I interviewed everybody, I wanted them to give me their perspective on Paterson. But I was really hoping, every time I sat down with somebody in the book, I was really hoping that something would come out that I never knew. For example, Curtis Harris, who got his book, he's not coming today, he was a boxer. And he was a champion boxer, but he was, I don't know if you remember, back in this 1976, we had an amazing boxing team in the Olympics. They won like 5 or 6 gold medals.
I think so.
Sphinx Brothers,
I think I remember that.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah.
He should have been on that team. I mean, I don't want to give away the whole story, but it was just a matter of somebody not following through on paperwork. That's why he didn't get on that team. And when he told me that story, I got upset. I said, really? He carried that for a long time. He should have been an Olympian. So,
Well, I'm gonna get ready. Let me get my book so I can get back to work.
okay.
I'm glad I was able to stop through, brother.
So am I.
I can
man.
never, I can never thank you enough for probably doing one of the greatest things. Let me see your signature.
Oh,
Did you sign it?
oh yeah, I signed everybody's book and tried to be as personal as I possibly could. And with you, I just, had to indicate that you were just, when I heard your story, I mean, you're an overcomer. And I just never knew. So,
Up Close and Paterson.
Up Close and Paterson, Volume 2. Harold Williams. And you get a pen.
I'm gonna get
Pen that says Up Close and Paterson.